kickstand, it's a bipod. 5th gen with a pole longer than a shine rod. I'm official, get his nose wiped with a head nod. You can't find these dripping stoves to kick dead stock. Niggas ain't seen me in a while, I'm where the money at. My nigga passed the ball on the play, so I'ma run it back. Thinking back, I can't believe I said I'm done with rap. Imagine trying to figure out the way to life without a map. Yank the trigger hella time, damn near broke the strap. Aim for the chest, and you might just get a head tap. I went broken hoes, disappeared, I was like, where they at? Projectiles left the chopper barrel with the flames attached. Quit telling hoes that you got some paper on my head. I could've put it back on you, I hit them all instead. And if we whipped you off the set, it ain't no coming back. And we still pin to School Street like a thumbtack. You left the jeweler with a kid, we walking up like run that. Don't need an eyewitness, all my niggas see me blow the strap. Once we hop up out this load, it ain't no turning back. How you a street nigga with allegations of a rat? It's the tack, we made a couple hundred off a pack. Don't ask why we still in the hood, we finna buy it back. This bitch like a racehorse, she on every track. Didn't get no EDD, still showed them niggas how to stack. I'ma blast first, I ain't in the shooting back. School Street, nigga, leave your head where your shoes at. All that gangster talk, I'ma make you prove that. Never put a skit by yourself, then you wasn't mad. Checked her for the whole trap, I don't fuck with fags. 30 on my wrist and another 30 in the bag. I ain't hard to find a 30's where a nigga at. And if we catch him, then it's 30 out of nigga cap. Kato with a kickstand, it's a bipod. 5th gen with a pole longer than a shine rod. I'm official, get his nose wiped with a head nod. You can't find these dripping stoves to kickstand stock. Stand stock, stand stock, stand stock, stand stock, stand stock.
It is Gangland TV, man. Gangland at the Durk, man.
Yeah. Gangland.
Yeah, man, we got to get straight to it, man. This is Gangland at the Durk, and we going to talk about it, bro. Y'all better stop playing with Gangland, man. Hey, when we come on here, man, we pop it, man. We talk about it.
Gangland, 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 gangland.
Foley crop him out, chopper crop him in. DM and pics of hella guns, but they won't drop a pin. Yeah, we gon' box him in. Wiggle through this section, we gon' box you in. It's folk for me, flying in Vegas, nigga, I be in the hood. Lower bottom, nigga, ain't no nigga running from life and hood. My click ain't hold up the Drake. Bet the starter can. Drum on everything up your block, like a marching band.
Man, hey, y'all tap in, man. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel.
Shout out to everybody, you understand me, that pulled up yesterday to the Gangland.
Hey.
Yes, sir, man.
That.
Come on, man. Come on.
Long time
Hey,
no see.
y'all. Come on. Hey, every time when you see somebody, they gotta elevate. Like when you see somebody, man, you be like, man, bro, looking better than the last. Yeah. Mcyeeeeee looking like, yeah. Come on, man. Come
That's
on.
right.
Come on.
I've always been
Go ahead.
a congratulator, so I congratulate you on yours as well. So you're looking good too, Ron. You're looking good.
Come on, man. I appreciate you, man. Without further ado, man, introduce yourself to the people of Gangland TV and let them know who you is.
Okay, so my name is Mcyeeeeee. They call me Mcyeeeeee, like McDonald's. They call me Mcyeeeeee. They call me Yizzle. They call me Yeezus. They call me the Trap Barbara Walters. Anything but broke. You can call me anything but broke. And the Yee comes from Bay Area music. Like I have a real love for Bay Area culture, music, NorCal culture. So MC as in Master of Ceremonies, and Yee as in Yee, that part. 7 E's. You'll not find me at all. And I'm the main host, well, one of the main on-air hosts at 360 Radio, along with Henny Holyfield. And we are rocking with DJ Eddie Z and 916 Sackboy every Monday night. So I just had Shill Mac in the building last night. Make sure you tune in, run that interview up. Super dope interview, exclusive music.
Come on, man. If y'all ain't noticed, you know what I'm saying, y'all can go double back and look at the title of this podcast. It's 7 E's in that bitch. Yeah.
That's right. I knew you knew, though. I didn't need to count.
It's 70s in that thing, man.
You've been emailing me music before anyone knew to email me music, so you know the 70s part.
Come
I'm actually formerly of Giants and Elephants Radio, so that's how I met Ronald Mack, was through Juice, and Jay Stalin hosted a show. It was a tour. It was based off of an album in 2009, and it was a
I think our shit.
We jumped on.
Your shit was kind of tweaking. All right, you back.
Okay, so we jumped on tour with Stalin and Juice. Is back in the Bullies with Fullies era, like 2009. We used to take the tickets at the door. We would do a lot of the promotion online on MySpace. You know, all the shit. Like this was 2009. So it was a very long time ago. And we started Giants and Elephants Radio at Omnia Labs with Jay and Tell, because I was always getting new music that no one would get for years, you know. So it was like a way to show exclusive music to the people. And I took Giants and Elephants and rocked that for about 7 years, and then I started with 360 Radio after that. So I've been with them for 7 years. So that's about a 14-year run of radio as we collectively speak right now.
So with that being said, that mean you been around us real niggas, man. I mean, you've been around the culture, you've been around some good people, you've been around some legends.
Absolutely.
Why would a motherfucker want to call you a culture vulture?
I believe that anyone who has said that has either misconstrued a way that I may have said something, or they don't know me at all. Like they did no research. They have no idea who I am, where I come from, what I've done. So, and it may just be intimidation, hate, ignorance, who knows, you know. It's just like, I just want to make sure and put that out there to everybody. Like, I've represented this culture for almost 20 years, and I don't have no smut on my name. My face card is hella clean, and it's access granted everywhere. So that was a really bad time in my life when that happened. It's just like a minute in time, a blip in a time, and it makes you question yourself. Like, did I do something wrong? Am I doing something wrong? And it's like, no, I'm not. You know, like, I'm doing what I've done my whole life, and I'm admiring a culture and an art form that I have a lot of love for, probably more love than I have for some people, you know, in my life. And it will never anything negative about it to me ever. So
do you think that shit like kind of like racist? Like what you
kind of backwards? Yeah, a little bit on the like a reverse almost, you know, like a reverse racist, because it's like that wasn't where the conversation was even going. It was all jokes and laughs and smiles, and then 30 minutes later an edit pops up and it was totally different. There's a totally different skew on it. And for people out there who may not know me, it may have made me look in a poor light, you know. So I could understand that. But there were some people involved in that do know me very well, that we've worked together a lot. And for them to even entertain that, it was pretty much like, it broke my heart. It also made me realize who not to fuck with anymore as well. So learning lesson.
Let's talk a little bit about your upbringing. Like, where were you born and raised?
Born and raised in Beaumont, Texas. So I was I was born in Kansas City. My dad took me to Beaumont when I was 3. I was born on like the cusp of Louisiana and Texas. So I was down in the South with it. When I came to California in middle school, I was in culture shock, you know, because it was way different than Texas. Texas, I was surrounded by, you know, I really didn't have many white friends in Texas, you know. So when I came to California, I had to, it was Redding. So Redding is like 3 hours north of here, and it's come on vacation, leave on probation. So don't go visit there if you ever get the chance to do so. So it was kind of a racist podunk town, and for me to be there with this innovative thought process was kind of hard. But at the same time, my dad was an arena manager there, so I was backstage, like viewing all the shows from early days. Like I met Sir Mix-a-Lot let me ride on his in his limo on stage for Posses on Broadway, like at the concert. And Tupac, I
That's
met him
big.
when he was the dancer. You know, he was just a dancer for Underground. And Shock G,
That's big.
got asked him like where Humpty Hump was, and he was like, "I am Humpty Hump, bitch." You know, so it was like that was fun for me. I got to learn that at an early age, and I also got to see how powerful my father was as a manager of such a large auditorium, and what the power in music and the power in concerts. And I just remember it made the hair on my arms like stand up every time I would go to a show, or I would go backstage to a show. And that definitely influenced what I do now, for sure.
So the music, you know, that aspect always been around.
Absolutely. I pretty much started listening to, when I came to Cali, I was listening to Texas music, so 8 Ball, MJG, Ghetto Boys, Scarface, Convicts, Master P, anyone in that area. And that was 9th grade. So when I came here, I started to hear like RBL Posse and Mac Mall and Sugar Wolf. Happy birthday, Sugar Wolf, by the way, it's his birthday today. And the E40s and the Clicks and the Stalins and
the wait. Sugar Wolf birthday is today?
Yep. Sugar Wolf Pimp. This is his birthday
man,
today.
R.I.P. man. Today is my grandfather who raised me, man. Today is his birthday as well, man. That's crazy.
You share a great day.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's his 50th birthday today.
Come on, man. That's crazy. I just found out that me and Zaytoven got the same birthday.
Oh, what? The producer?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah, he's
yeah.
dope.
Yeah, I just found that out. Yeah, somebody was like, because I know Tupac, his birthday, him and my sister got the same birthday, my blood sister.
Oh,
Tupac,
that's
they
dope.
got the same. Come on, man. Like, it's hard to not remember it. You know what I'm saying? Because of that.
At the 25th anniversary of Fizz, that's me and Suge right there. So yeah, he's a good friend, great guy.
Hold on, let me put it up. Let me solo it out real quick so they can see real quick. Let me solo it out real quick so y'all can see Mcyeeeeeee. Come on, man. Sugar Wolf himself, you know.
Yes.
Come on, man. Y'all know what it is.
That's Doobie.
When did so what year did you come about to like the Bay Area region or Sacramento?
I came to Sac in, I want to say 96, because I graduated in 94 and I graduated in Redding. So I came to Sacramento shortly after I graduated high school because my father was a city official and I wanted nothing to do with that shit. So I was always with the real guys. So I couldn't really be hanging with the city officials at the same time. So I left, I came to Sacramento. That's when I fell in with like groups like, that's actually when I met y'all, but I got put on by Jay Synth. And for those of you out there who don't know, that's Synthesis Films. That's Jay Cynthy, the videographer. Him and his brother Tofu had a radio station in Sacramento at Amina Labs. Shout out to Jay Intel. And it was called California Underground Music Scene. It was spelled with a K. That's where you came and interviewed with me, was at that radio station. That may not have been at Amina, but I think it was at Sanctuary Studios. But they hired me because they heard that I had a real, they're like, you have a really good radio voice. You should do radio. And so I was like, well, I'm down. So they put me on. And the first broadcast sounded kind of like a lesbian school teacher. Like I had no idea what to talk like. It was very confusing, but I kind of found my voice after like 6 weeks, I think.
What? That's mainly. Man,
go ahead. My first guest was Stalin and Juice. So to have them as like one of my first guests back in 2009 when Livewire was just getting started popping, you know, with like the Livewire radio mixtapes, and we were out at Pinky's all the time on the river, and it was a blessing to have all y'all in the building. I have that video I sent you earlier with Blood and you and Fish Scale. That shit was 14 years ago, I want to say. Long time ago. And it's like, congratulations to Blood as well, because he's also doing his thing on the podcast and on Low Blood
Come
TV.
on.
I want to give him his
Come
flowers
on.
for
Yeah,
sure.
they motherfuckers like what's up with the music? There's some motherfuckers they'll do the podcast because they music ain't shit. That's not the case. That's not the case with us. We still pumping out good music. Like I'm under Ice Water Records right now, the only Bay Area artist on Ice Water, nigga. RIP Slim 400. We just dropped the album, No Meals Missed. Come on, man. We still pushing good music. And do you feel hip hop should have an age limit?
Oh, it's a dicey subject coming from a 48-year-old, right? But I don't particularly make music, but I do promote it. I think it really is. It depends on how good the music is. I think if it's good music, then you can do it until you're dead. If it starts to affect the way that music portrays, or if it doesn't fit in with the times, or if it ain't like catching up with the blappers, you kind of got to be in pocket with the culture constantly. So if you're still making music from 2009, your music's not going to translate to 2025, and you will not succeed, even if you're an OG or a legend or a GOAT. Like your fan base will stick with you forever, yes, but you're going to have a better chance of bubbling even further if you move with the times. And I think a lot of older artists are learning to collaborate with younger artists, and that way they can lend the sounds to each other, to kind of borrow each other.
Come on, man. Well said. Come on, well said, well said. That's I feel the same way, like, because as you grow as a person, you grow as a man, you grow as a woman.
Right.
So it's like I can only talk about so much unless I've been through hella shit at the age of 16. I can only talk about so much unless I've been through so much shit in my 20s.
Right.
You really don't go through shit and know really shit till you get to your 30s. Like, people not understanding Kendrick Lamar came out in his late 20s, like early 30s. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's what people not understanding. If it's like you say, if it's good music, come on.
It will
stay
relevant forever. Mac Dre is a great. His music will stay relevant forever. And I mean, it has a lot to do with the fact that he's not here anymore. Tease up for Dre. It is Mac Dre, fuck the world, we love Furl for sure on mine, as you can see with this limited edition Fizz hat.
Let's let him get a good look. Hold on. Let's let him get a good look at it, man. Yeah.
This was a sample cut right here. This was not made. This was given to me as a gift. So from Gary Archer. Much love to Gary Archer. He's on tomorrow night, so make sure y'all tune into him, because that's where you're going to get a lot of new music. Is all in radio as well.
Shout out Gary Archer. You know where I be catching Gary Archer at?
Where?
Clubhouse.
Oh yeah, he's on there. All of the real playmakers are on Clubhouse. I try to tell everyone.
Come on, man. Come on. Shout out Gary Archer.
All this technology is going to go away, and eventually we're going to go back to the original bones of the culture, which was vocal. Like radio was always vocal. It really didn't have audio. I mean, it had audio. It didn't really have video to accompany it. It never did. That's
how TV was at one point in time back in the day.
Right.
You didn't have a visual to the TV. You just heard it.
Right. Exactly.
Real shit.
Yeah. Clubhouse is definitely, if you're an artist and you're trying to get a grasp of someone that you may not be able to reach necessarily on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook or email, take your ass to Clubhouse. I bet money you get more traction there for sure. That's the real. Yeah, I was laced in this, man. That's right. L Star. Shout out to whoever that is on the comments, because my vernacular is crazy. E40 should have hired me to ghostwrite for him. 40.
Come on. Come on. We got some of the Bay in here, man. The Bay up in this motherfucker, man. L Star, where you from? Put where you from? You feel me, man? We got Brooklyn in this thing right now. We got the Bay in this thing right now. Who else we got up in here? We got Ann Lloyd in the building. Who else we got up in this motherfucker? We got Sharon Jackson in the building. We got Juicy. She from out of Mississippi.
Nice.
Yeah, they're real, man. Put your city and state down there, man. Like they come tamper with Gangland, man. I surely appreciate them and all the viewers because I'm gonna share this motherfucker. We gonna bump it up. We gotta get 200 people in here.
Every viewer
we gotta get 200 people in here.
Every viewer should be a priority to you. Every viewer should be a priority to all podcasters, to all YouTube people. The viewers are the bones and the meat and potatoes of this whole game. If they ain't there, it's not happening. You don't have it. It doesn't exist. So thank you. I appreciate the viewers more than anyone. Really, truly. That's all 7 of y'all that watch my shit. Y'all want anything from the gas station? Because
hold on, we got Florida in the building. We got Florida. Duval. See, look, it be some of everybody.
I have a favorite. Florida. My favorite artist from Florida is Gang. He's Camp 36. So if y'all know who that is, maybe let me know. But yeah, he's dope. He's from he's from the Zoes. So I'd love to bring him out and have him interview in person, but I only had him on StreamYard. So
hell yeah, but this be cool though because you never know when niggas get to moving and grooving, and some people don't feel comfortable coming to a studio. You know, like some people be scared to go to No Jumper. You know what I'm saying? Like
well, that article, I sent you an article earlier that First Degree, the DE, he's the creepy voice behind all the Brother Lynch tracks back in the early days. He has a website called sacramentorap.com, and he wrote an article about me because he feels as though I may be lightweight, a gatekeeper of rap music in Sacramento, like I am a driving force behind it. And he did touch on that subject about how to book interviews with rival opponents, you know, like how do you do that without things getting fucked up, you know? And it's like, well, very carefully. So yes,
it's like for one, we ain't gonna say no names and shit, but it be individuals we ain't fond of. We just gonna say that now.
Right.
When you doing your shit and you know this, right? It ain't like you just hey, we're having this fool come up to the radio station today. We about to do this today, and we having this food today. You don't do that.
I don't do it
keep it all the way funky, and and because that's how a real motherfucker supposed to do. You don't sit there and interview rival niggas and then be posting it. Oh yeah, man, you know we having him up here coming today. Yeah, man, we got this fool coming up here today. You don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
I frankly I
keep
don't
it copacetic for you.
I won't. I don't advertise anyone who has any street politics ever. First of all, I will not advertise them until after the fact, probably weeks after the fact. And then I never interview on the same night. Like you just never know. So even if people were to try to pop up on me and be like, who she got in there tonight? It's like, I'm not going to have anybody in there on a regular night that's not regular. So good luck with that. And sometimes I don't even interview in my studio. I go somewhere else. So it's like, I'm very aware of how important that is. And I'm very respectful of it. And I respect the fact that these guys fuck with me enough to even come and see me. So I'm never going to do anything to jeopardize that. That's the first and foremost. That's the most important part. Fuck the podcast, fuck the interview, fuck the music. It's all about respect. It's a respect thing. And you have to be aware of what that is. And you also have to be in the knowledge of the street politics, because a lot of these people out here who do platforms don't know who doesn't fuck with who doesn't fuck with who. They don't know. So you're going to fuck somebody up. You're going to set somebody up like that. So you have to be very aware of what's going on, and it changes constantly.
Man, look, it be platforms, right? There's 2 platforms, actually 3. I ain't gonna say their name, but they say they don't promote the bullshit, right? But yet they let me drop a song with the bullshit.
Right. Exactly.
I be like, bruh, y'all can't, either you gonna stand on it and not promote, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, niggas gonna do what they gonna do regardless. But
Right.
musically, you know what I'm saying? Musically. But when it really like on some street shit, it's like, bruh, you can't play with that, bruh. Like, you cannot play with that. Like, for one, people ain't playing with their life. So
Right.
and this is real. You know, back in the day, they used to have to make the artist. Like, we gonna give him a bandana and we gonna put 50 people in this video. We're gonna put some girls, we're gonna get some cars, and we're gonna make this gangster rapper. Now they don't gotta do that.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta, he
It's
already coming.
Yeah.
How he coming?
It's there. And I also
And
think it's disrespectful to even play 2 opposing people behind each other. Like, if I do mix shows, I'm not playing an opposing side right next to another opposing side. I'm not doing that, because that's just wrong. You know, it's like, that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to advertise everyone. I'm here to cater to the audience of people who want to hear this side's music and that side's music. It's not about numbers for me. It's not about views. It's not about clout. It's not about beef. It's not about any of that. It's about this culture and preserving it to the fullest for as long as I possibly can. And if I have to be the odd man out and I have to be the weird bitch, I will do that, because it's the safe bet for me. You know, it works. I'm still here 15 years later. People still want to come see me. So something must be right. That's all I'm saying on that.
man, you done interviewed people like my good brother CL, Chris Lockett.
Mm-hmm. We love Lockett.
Come on, man, good brother. You know what I'm saying? Salam alaikum. That's my Muslim brother.
He's also an excellent artist. His music is primo, a fucking one. Like, he could beat out a lot of people putting out music in big mainstream markets. Lockett could kill them all. Like, he's very talented at what he does, and he knows that. I've told him that a million times.
He like, to me, he kind of like the Oakland Scarface to me.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Like, he kind of like the Oakland Scarface to me. Like, bruh, music is, we got some shit out, you know what I'm saying? I got some music, I got a video out called Stay Ready. And we shot that video like in the back streets in West Oakland back there at Soundwave.
Mm-hmm.
And that motherfucker look like a scary movie.
Yeah.
That motherfucker like The Hills Have Eyes, man. And with his verse on here, it's like, bruh, this is when we say my music.
Right.
It's my music.
Well, he has a lot of production from Rob Lowe, as you know, and that is mob music. You know, like, that's the history of mob music. And Lockett, I like to compare Chris Lockett, his style and his wordplay. My favorite album from him is The Survivor's Guilt Part 2. Like, that's my favorite album from him. I've listened to it back and forth a million times. And the song about the gun, where the song where he says he's the gun, he's speaking in the third perspective of a gun. It's just a dope song. It's like, this should be national. This should be international. This should be Jay-Z status, because that's how big he is. To me, he's very talented. So I agree with you on that. Yeah, and he's been there a few times. He's been there a few times to see me. Ricky Styles, same. They come together. You know, I love to be able to have connections, because they are very super solid guys. And I have them in my corner. They've told me a million times, you ever need me, you need my help, call me. You know, like, I have their numbers and I can call them. So they're super solid, just like you. So I tend to find that people draw to me that are same as me. alikes attract, right? So people who are solid, they're not flimsy. And even if they are flimsy, like I'm gonna see that and I'm gonna take it for what I can. Like I'm gonna see the good in what I can in that and then move along. You know, I'm a very profound person now, but it changed. Like I wasn't like that when I was younger. Nowadays I don't question the universe anymore. I just let it roll. So that's kind of how I feel about life. You know, you don't want to push too hard. That's why I don't really push my program too hard. Like I push it and I send it to people who I know will watch it or may be interested in it, but I'm not gonna just jam it down your throat because I feel as though it should be a choice. You should want to watch that. You shouldn't want to have to watch that, you know? And yeah, thoughts on that.
This how they gotta know you a gatekeeper to this music shit in that region, right? We're gonna speak on female artists.
Okay.
And I was just watching one of your podcasts and I noticed Sing. And
right.
She dope than a motherfucker.
Look at this. That's her.
Dope.
That's her right there on my arm.
Where at?
On my arm. Look, I'm gonna show
You
you.
Ain't got her on.
That's singular right there on my arm.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that's how much in her. That's how much I believe in Sing.
I got hip to her because of you watching your shit.
Mm-hmm.
Tapped in with her and we did some stupid shit. I'm about to drop the shit we already got, and then I'm gonna send her some more shit. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, female artists like that. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, it seemed like you broke her to me because that's how I found out about her through you.
Right.
And is there any other female artists, you know what I'm saying, or any male artists that you may have feel that you have broke out?
I definitely helped kind of push careers. You know, I want to give a lot of credit to Young Junior out of Oakland. I interviewed him early on. It's actually DJ Flashback from Ozcat Radio sent me a zip file one day, and it was like, and that's what y'all artists out there got to know. Us DJs, we talk all the time. We share music all the time. So he sent me this zip file, and I'm fucking blown away by this kid. And then we meet, and it's like ever since then we've been doing, you know, repetitive interviews, and I feel like he is someone that I would be proud to say I helped to, you know, propel some of his numbers. I would hope that is the fact. Another female artist that I definitely put a lot of weight behind is Lil Marvelous, even though she doesn't need it. Marvelous's daughter, she's from out here. And she could definitely, she needs more exposure. As a matter of fact, I'm going to send some of her stuff your way, but she could definitely like kill the game. She's got it in her blood. She's excellent at what she does. And her mom is a legend, you know, so she gets it naturally. Diazene out of Stockton. I really helped to push her music out this way a lot. So they heard about her out here from me. Ozzy, she goes by Ozzy. There's a lot. There's so many underground artists that I just feel it's like the La Russell situation with how well he's doing and how far he's gone in such a small amount of time. I really want to see that come about with other people that I've worked with too. And I'm super proud of him too. You know, like
you worked with him before.
I did not. Then that's my only regret is I don't know that I worked with him. I don't know that before he blew up, I did not interview him, but I was aware of who he was. But I want to make sure people out there know that I am giving him his flowers. Like he's done so much for that city already. You know, like it's amazing to me. It's the true story, Mac J's and the people in my city that have come kind of far. And like I had EBK in my studio 6 years ago, you know, before Drez even
tell them that. Yeah.
It's just like crazy, right? It's crazy to me to look back at these old clips of people and now they're popping. And sometimes I don't want to put the old stuff up because I don't know that people really want the fans to see the older stuff. Like maybe they feel like they're not as good as they were prior. but it's like, this is how it should be. They should be able to watch your journey, you know? And I have a connection directly to Wendy Day of Rap Coalition. So her and I interviewed her during the COVID break. And she is a very good advocate for me. And I do like to try to call her and get advice on how to develop artists at the same time. One artist that I did help further the career is a down south artist, but he goes by the name of Trilliano. And he's with the whole Project Party now, you know, like I have pictures with Trill. I was playing Trill's music before he had dreads. He had a flat head, he had no hair. So it's wild to go back and see, like y'all, like to go see that 14-year-old video of Blood and Ronald Mack and
we gonna get into that.
That's crazy.
We're gonna get into that, man. I'm about to play that right now too.
I mean,
but look,
I got to go meet Greedo because I was playing Greedo's unreleased music while he was in jail because I was friends with Trilliano and it was on Trilliano's songs. So I went down to LA. I got to get on stage with them during the Project Party. Like, they all treat me with all the respect because I've been showing love for years. You know, it's like not just a couple years, like 10 years. So yeah, he's another one I'm really proud of. Trilliano is another one.
Let me tell you a quick little story on how I met Young Junior. We was doing a Battle of the Bay, and I was like, bro, all these niggas got all these guns in these videos. Fuck all that. Nigga, let's do a celebrity boxing type shit, bro. So nigga called Con B. Shout out to Con B.
He was just there the other day with Calico, Lean Kids. Yep,
Come on, shout out Calico, my brother. Shout out Lean Kids, man. Come on. Real West Stokeland, man, East Stokeland, etc. The nigga say, he say, yeah. I say, man, hey, what's up with G Val? I fight G Val.
Okay.
Niggas was acting like a nigga serious. I'm like, bro, niggas ain't serious. Talking about, you know what I'm saying? What's up? All right, we'll fight Lil Pete. Tell Lil Pete, let's get it in.
Right.
Niggas calling Nano and hell other shit. Stop thinking it's real. What is niggas on?
Right.
So Karen like, bro, we got a nigga from 9-0. He said he'll get it in with you. Come on. Never knew him over a bowl of cereal. we popping it over the net. Whoop, like, yeah, bro, I beat your ass, bro. Whoop, whoop. Make like some real like Jake Paul type shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, I kid you not. My first time ever meeting him was that day we was in the ring. We went to the ring. They set it up. I'm talking about DJ, big boxing ring venue right there in the back streets on the Embarcadero, right there at the Motel 6 if y'all ever been in the East right there.
Yeah.
Goddamn. Like, we was the main event too. We got am.
Oh wow.
We got am. And this is before he signed the FOD. Me, Brian Vegas. We lock in, do a song, shoot a video. Never knew him over a bowl of cereal. Like I say, just met him from the little boxing shit. And you know what I'm saying? Been cool with bro ever since. Like, and that's crazy because it's like it was some killers in there.
Right.
East Oakland, West Oakland. It was some steppers in there.
Right.
And then nothing happened.
Yeah, because there was a lot of respect, I'm sure, you know, like mutual respect. Mm-hmm.
It was mutual respect and it was good energy, positive energy.
That's what it takes. It takes for people to do things successfully is to be respectful and have that good energy. You know, that good energy will take you farther than any job, any fucking trade, anything you ever learn will take you that good energy. Like, I didn't realize how important Zoe the Roaster was, rest in peace to Zoe, until I had him in my studio twice. And everyone was like, that was Zoe the Roaster. And I was like, I know who he is, you know, but then I really didn't, you know, like I really didn't know who he was until I got hip to the game. So having him in the studio twice was just like a blessing to be able to even politic with him like that on a personal level, you know. So that's not everybody gets to talk to him every day, you know. So
Nah, he like I remember me and Zoto Roaster, we was on Facebook. I had messaged him about something. And he was like, I guess he took it the wrong way. I'm like, oh gee. I'm like explaining to him, like, bro, whoa. He like, oh, okay, well, and was back regular, like, okay, well, nigga, due to his stature and caliber of a gangster he is, right? He didn't take it as like a little nigga trying to step to him, or it was just a misunderstanding. Because I think I was asking about a phone, and he said some old ass shit, and because he wasn't hip to it.
Right. He's tear talking, you know, he's been in jail. So yeah.
Said on the real nigga, like OG's like when you met him, GLD, like his word didn't stop some shit.
Right. I know. He can do that. He has the power to do that. I know. It's wild.
His word didn't stop.
The way that it happened was I was at a show and I was at the door on a show one night, and it was like I think I was invested in the stake of the money at the door, so I was trying not to make sure everybody got in for free. And this guy with dreads was like, you know, I need in, and I was like, no, I can't let anybody else in, you know. And then somebody came up to me and they were like, do you know who that is? You need to let him in. And I was like, okay. So I finally let him in, and it was like, okay. After that, I realized you don't want to step incorrectly to Zoe. You want to let Zoe in. So that was when I met Mob Fam. You know, Fab was with them that night. So it was just a great night to meet everybody. But I initially got to hang out with them with his kid, with Zoe Jr. And he brought Jay Diggs into the studio to interview with me, because they were doing the cold winter tour, one of those two, somebody to promote for that. Another artist I forgot I was going to bring up that I feel like is getting a lot of traction right now, and I feel like I've supported him from jump, is Sir V Wood out of Vallejo, California. So if anybody out there is looking for some new hot music, like he's got a really dope song called Made Me Do It. And I feel like he's on the brink. Like he was out there at the Rick Ross car show recently. Like he's moving around. So make sure you guys tap in on him too, because I've been following him from the start of his career as well.
And he from Vallejo. Hey, it's 18 people in the chat. It should be 18 likes, nigga. Flat out. And share the live. Let's get more people in here. We're trying to get this shit to 200. Because I'm gonna share this motherfucker on Facebook. People come over here and just get to looking. I don't know what that should be, but they'll come looking and support. You know what I'm saying? Flat out, be 200 people in this motherfucker. Right. I appreciate whether it's 2 people or 2,000. We appreciate y'all for just tapping in with us, man. And even watching it live. Because we do got the replay gang, and they watch everything back.
Right.
We got replay gang around here. They be like, bro, I missed the live, bro, but I ran it back though.
That's good. Yes, Thurby Wood is very consistent. He's a very consistent artist, and he makes it's not shoot 'em up, bang bang, murder music. He makes music for the players and the bitches and the parties and the cars, So we're trying to get back to that.
So he on his what's his name from the city.
Oh, Larry June.
Yeah, he on his Larry June shit.
Kinda, yeah. And Larry June is an amazing force to be reckoned with, because I'm sure you remember he was around at the Giants and Elephants tour days as well. But this was way before he was Larry June.
Me personally, I really didn't, because I wasn't really noticing hella individuals or for who they was or what they was, because I really didn't have. As I'm like, when you met me, I was fired up.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fired up. I'm a grown ass man now. You see what I'm saying? But
younger, yeah, I get it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers still on bullshit, but at the same time, a nigga grown man though. You know what I'm saying? When you met me though, I was a young nigga, fired up. And it was like, being that way stopped like me from networking and really be like me being the artist to my best potential, because like I remember times, nigga, when I done did shows with Neff the Pharaoh, and I'm looking like, bro, who is these niggas, bro? And like, bro, that's Neff. Whoa, whoa. Man, fuck them niggas, man. Whoa, whoa. That's bunk.
Right.
That's bunk. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? That shit bunk. So me getting older, you know what I'm saying, maturing as a man, as an artist, you know, now my networking game is impeccable. Like I done did songs with Andre Nicotina. You see what I'm saying? I done did songs. We can take it to Dago. You know what I'm saying? Mitchie Slick.
Mm-hmm.
We can take it. You know what I'm saying? I done Stoned Down Body. 16 years old. Song with JC the Bigger Figure. You see what I'm saying? Stoned Down Body. And I did been around the best of them.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like my
You
mind frame was like,
you have a Ronald Mack type sound. People say it all the time. People say he has a Ronald Mack type sound. Like I've heard it from several different music reviewers. So you have a sound. Like you're well known. You have put your foot on this game and you've stamped it. So you have it's an admired sound. It's like I think when we spoke about it, it was about how you have that real gruff, like growl, like like that. Like that. So, I think it was Young Heem I was talking to about you in a Richmond DJ spin group, but Heem, Heem, he was the one who was mentioning you. But
Young Heem, he light skinned, ain't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of skinny brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro. Hell yeah. I've been I think I follow him too, man. I've been tapping in with this shit, like
yeah, he
that
does
type shit.
He does reviews.
Like an artist like him or something, like motherfucker make music, good music.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying may not be, and see a motherfucker think, oh, well, if a nigga ain't making the music he making is weak. Like, nah, bro. When you musically inclined, bro, nigga ain't gotta make the music you make.
Right.
Good music. Whether you talking about a bitch or a pencil. You know what I'm saying?
Doesn't matter.
Yep. For surely. And it's hella, we got hella artists like him in the Bay.
Exactly. Sure. There's another one
go ahead.
Following from early is Scando the Dark Lord, which actually is Neff's brother. He is a different sound though. He's like a big sad. He's got a darker essence to him. Like he's Sith Lord, you know, he's with Scando is a lot about pimping, and he's just a dope artist. He just sounds so much like Mac Dre to me. He's from Vallejo too. So Scando the Dark Lord, super interesting artist, super interesting. You should check him out.
Come on. Hell yeah, we gonna have to tap in with him. Let's get into this little video real quick, man. Give him a little intro on what we about to watch, man. This that, you feel me, from back in the way back when.
Oh, okay. So this is when I was doing Giants and Elephants radio out of Sanctuary Studios. Shout out to Blap. I was there for about 3 weeks until I got kicked out. And then because typically I would get kicked out because I had active.com in every studio I ever was at. You know, we had every active artist in the Bay Area and Sacramento in and out of there. But I was interviewing Little Blood. I was interviewing Ronald Mack. I was interviewing Fishscale Mackin that night, and we got a nice clip of him. All of y'all really, I don't know, Ron didn't talk, but mostly Blood talked. But this is a dope. This shows you how long I've been in this game right here, and this is on my personal YouTube channel, which I'll give y'all later.
Hey, if y'all don't know who Fishscale is, that's my older brother, you know what I'm saying? My older blood brother. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we was real tweaky. You know what I'm saying? You see what niggas on. Niggas got cups in the ear, man. Niggas was fucking around, man. Let's get into it. Y'all hit the like button, man. Subscribe to the channel. Hey, it's Gangland TV. Hold on, man. We about to get into it, though. Hold on real quick, y'all. Hold on. Let me pull this shit back up. Technical difficulties real quick, though. Hold on.
But imagine what kind of music these guys were in there blapping in 2010. You know, like what were y'all playing?
Oh no. Look, they say we getting another exclusive. Oh, mamas, hold on. We about to dig into it. Hold on.
Tell them where y'all at right now.
We at
Giants and Elephants Radio.
you already know the fuck we at, nigga. Fuck you is. You know what? Thank you. You know what? You know why I lie? Because it's 7 years. God made the world in 7 motherfucking days, right?
Yes.
It's 7 days a motherfucking week, right?
That's right.
You know 7 when you come out on the dice, you gonna hit wins.
That's right.
Smack motherfucking you with 7 years, bitch. And I ain't even no pimp, man. You feel me?
Neither am I, baby. Neither am I. It's my lucky number. Motherfucking bitch.
Hold on, man. We fired up.
That was great.
We fired up.
But you know what is so dope about me? And this is when I love to give myself my flowers. I was cognizant enough to record that on a fucking flip phone fucking 15 years ago. And I was cognizant enough to save it because I know how important it is to have documentation of all the shit that you do. So all you podcasters, which that word didn't even exist in 2010, no shade to y'all, but put your time in and then come for me. Put your time in and then come for me. You know, like I have the receipts. I have lots of them. I have bags full of receipts. So please show some respect when you speak on my name because I've been here, been doing this a long time. And I feel like a lot of people have an avenue because I started this, you know, not necessarily just me, but I'm one of those pioneers that started this type of shit. We didn't have YouTube. We fucking had to record on Ustream, whatever that is. I don't even know what it even is.
Ustream still around.
Yeah, that shit was the only way to go live ever back in the old day. So super dope.
See, this mark ass nigga from Dallas, this bug-eyed weirdo. You know what I'm saying? I used to be watching on this channel and shit from the chat or whatnot. Then I started interacting with the channel. And I'm like, man, I'm about to start making my own because bruh be steering narratives and he be starting shit with real people's lives and shit. Nothing like that. Like, I'm on this nigga channel, man. I'm getting into it with Mo3 manager, rainwater and shit. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, due to you know, niggas locked into their region. RIP to my nigga Trouble 2 times, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I'm saying nigga swept that under the rug. Like, come on, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, bro, like, and then I done been out there, you know what I'm saying? Been out there to Dallas, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, once again, mutual respect and, you know, disagreement with weird ass niggas involved with real niggas. You see what I'm saying? But like I say, real niggas still prevail. Just a mere conversation.
Absolutely. You know that's all it takes.
Just a mere conversation. Clip that. You know what I'm saying? But back to this weirdo. Left, like I say, steer narratives, get people to come on there and lie about shit. Like, I can't be a part of this. Let me make my own shit. Right. Which I started doing. So I only had 700 subscribers at the time. So I'm like, how do you go live before shit really hit the fan with the nigga? I'm like, how you go live? Whoa. He like, man, you go on StreamYard. So this what we on right now, Gangland TV. He said he made this. And I'm like, damn, just because you told me StreamYard, let's take this into perspective.
Right.
Nigga, you just told it's like basically you showed me the dope, man, but I bought my own dope, nigga.
Correct.
Just showing me StreamYard ain't shit. You showed me StreamYard, but I made my own platform, nigga.
Right.
I paid my nigga who RIP FBG Duck, the nigga who made my logo and shit. He used to make his shit.
Yeah,
like, come on.
That's crazy. Like that's like saying, I showed you where Walmart was, so you owe me all the residuals if Walmart ever sells your CD. Like that's just dumb. Dumb, because you could have found out on your own, honestly, if you wanted to. So it's one fucking thing to instruct someone on how to do something. It's another thing to make someone or to make something. Like, his followers don't follow you. He didn't create 700 people, you know, like you did. So it's just crazy to me how people do that. It's like, no. So I have an ex-boyfriend who says, I named your show. I came up with Connected Radio. And did you do
Bruh,
it? Did you interview any of these fucking people? Did
he
you?
probably was high. He probably was high, talking out the side of his ass, and motherfucker like, man, Connected Radio will sound good. You never see. Look, this is the thing, right? This shit is real. It's people that watch motherfuckers do shit, and it's niggas that do shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You the nigga watching do shit, saying shit, making good ideas, in fact, but never walk upon them. You know what I'm saying? You never put them into fruition and actually make it for real.
Right.
You say, I don't give a fuck what you said, nigga. Why you didn't make it for real? You didn't make it. You didn't make this. I did.
Right.
You didn't interview these people. I
Yeah.
did.
You didn't put your name on the lease for studio buildings. You didn't buy equipment. You didn't learn how to wire everything. You didn't hire exemplary DJs that cost more than you earn in a month. You didn't not eat for 2 or 3 weeks because you needed to buy new equipment for your studio. It's like, come on, man. You did not. You said a word. And thank you for that. But that's all you got, and you're out. You're out of here. I actually tried to use the Men in Black wand and like wand myself over a lot of these people, because I don't even remember them anymore. They're gone.
Nah, for real. Like, come on, man. And that too, like, when you get to elevating or whatnot, people like, oh, this nigga Ryan Mac getting distant, or a nigga dissing themselves. Like, some motherfuckers rather me be that nigga getting high. You know what I'm saying? With that pep on me, ready to get busy for no apparent reason type shit. I ain't on that.
No.
Now I'm moving my accord.
Be proud of that. Anyone who loves you or cares about you as a person should be proud of your elevation, and them not being a part of it is just hate. That's like, if you were meant to be a part of this progress or this journey, you would have been there. You would be here right now. So distance doesn't necessarily mean you don't rock with somebody. It means you have to focus and you have to do what's important to yourself at the time. And anyone that's an adult will respect that. I feel like that's the truth. Hate is very prevalent, though, and it does cause a lot of problems. That's a lot of people out there that are just watching to hate. That's the only reason to do it. That's the only reason they're on, is to check out your insecurities, check out what you did wrong so they can pop you on it. Never that.
You know this same weird ass nigga, right? He be sending people over here trying to show their little ugly ass pipage, right? Trying to porn bomb me. Sending people up here. I promise you, like, he sent one nigga up here. I gotta go back to that show and cause bruh, it looked like his shit had an orthopedic boot on it. Like,
oh
no diddy. Like, I'm like, first of all, cause I'm like, hold on, I'm like, did I just see what I thought I just seen? Because as soon as he came up, he went down. Once I seen what he was trying to show, I'm like, I wasn't even about to give him the chance. So I'm like, is that what I think? Like, bro had an orthopedic, huh?
Yeah, you just never. And that's so funny because you never know who you're arguing with on the internet. Sometimes it's not even a person. That's why I learned to stop reading comments a long time ago, because I would get upset and I would respond. And it's like, I doubt that person is even, it might be a robot. And if it's not, it's someone who was thrown here by the devil to take you off your guard. So, or like Chris Lockett said, don't let him knock you off your square. Period.
Yeah, for real though. Say something slick. Come on now.
Mouth society all the way over here.
Come on, man. Say something slick. Come on there. On the real.
Clint Collins put me up on Chris Lockett. So a lot of dope Oakland artists that I know. A lot of dope. And I feel like Stalin's career, we definitely helped propel that. All of y'all. Because we were
#1 fan still
to this day for Stalin. I still go to the shows and act like a groupie on stage, and he still humors me on that shit too. But it's like this. So I had a vest made of all
Yeah.
the legends, and Stalin is the front left corner, the self-made
Come
millionaire
on.
right there.
Come on, man. Shout out Stalin, man. Come on.
And then the back has like my name so that everybody knows who the fuck's vest it is. Yeah, that's right.
Come on, man.
But that's what
Y'all
we were
see it.
off air. We were saying like what is worth. I feel like my relationship with these artists is worth more than me pushing smut for numbers. You know, I would rather have quality content with them and be able to call them anytime and go to their kids' birthday parties and shit than have 75,000 views. I'd rather have the first. It's more important to me. This signed Mac Mall CD in the plastic, 2012, in the plastic. And it's like,
Come on.
he sends a whole bunch of stuff. He doesn't just send one thing. You know, Maul is very important to me. He hooks me up and I hook him up. I've introduced him on stages bigger than I've ever even seen before. He's the one who put me on that stage to introduce him or to bring him out. He's a very big part of my career. So I thank him for that. Him, Juice, Fame, they all helped me get to where I'm at today. You, Stalin, Nano, Synth,
Come on.
Eddie Z, Tara put work in back in the day. She don't do this anymore, but she didn't even do this back then. She just rolled with me. So it's like, it's just such a beautiful thing to see that it's still happening, you know?
Come on. Did you ever want to take it to the rapper route? Like what made you take like the the route that you took? You know what I'm saying? Like what made you didn't want to get behind the mic, I would say.
Oh, as far as like performing?
Like rapping and like taking it the rap route.
Yeah, I would rather be a spectator of the sport than interact in it. Who knows? My career is not over. You know, this may have seasoned me for all that, but I've never really thought about doing that. I've always just been an admirer of the culture and of the music. I'm gonna let Sing handle it. She's better than
Come
I am.
on.
So.
She goes so motherfucking crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out Singular. She goes so crazy. Like, man, I'm talking about the song we made. It's a sample to The Boy Is Mine.
Oh, Monica.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She's extremely creative. She should be way further than she is right now. I feel like she's like me. She has a lot of integrity and she refuses to sacrifice that for money or numbers. You know, she wants it done the way she wants it done. And she's got a very pure heart. That's why her music sounds like it does. It comes from a very pure place. She's a great person.
I'm talking about, I remember my first time watching her shit, and she was doing a video and the bitch had a burger on her ass.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to hear the background on that? So I was there that day. I did the behind the scenes on that shoot, which is another thing I do for people too. So that's kind of another way that I get a lot of that exclusive footage is I do a lot of behind the scenes coverage, like press wise on some artist video shoots. But she got that idea from Eddie Murphy ate a steak off of a model's ass in Paris in like 1982, like on the roof of a $1 million hotel. And she saw that photo shoot and she decided she wanted to mimic that. And that's what the burger on the ass was all about. So that's my photographer tuned in right there. Sackboy has been shooting me for over 7 years. So hi, Sackboy.
Come on, man. Shout out Sackboy in the building. Salute, man. We around here, man. On the real. After I roll this blunt, I'm about to share this motherfucker Facebook. You know what I'm saying? So we get this party jumping, man. We salute, man, everybody that's been tampering with us thus far. You know,
when is Ronald into 360 radio, though?
Man, on the real, I swear to God, right hand to the Quran with Lahi. First thing smoking, yeah. Soon as I get out there, that's the first place I'm going. Mcyeeeeee, I'm around.
I'll accommodate you.
Like my last few shows been in LA. I've been getting booked in LA lately. Like I just did Santa Barbara last Saturday. Last Friday I did Santa Barbara. Then 2 weeks before that, I was in Inglewood, opening up for Lil Bean and Zay Bang and shit.
Yeah, that's great. They're doing great. I remember the song I remember the most from you, and I say it all the time to people. I'll be like, I am the big stepper with the lemon and the pepper. I say it
Come
all
on.
because it's like that's a Ronald Mack line, like when I heard it on your newer music, but you've always had this that growl. Grr. But I'm at the GERD Awards this weekend too. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. Like,
come on. Any nominations on Mcyeeeeee? What's going on? Talk about it.
nominated for Best Radio Show, Connected Radio. So this is their 11th year. It's a Cuzalo Inc. Strange music, kind of Brother Lynch Hung related. It's C-Lim. C-Lim is the person who does the awards, but it's on a yacht in Newport Beach Saturday night from 3:30 to 7:30. And Ren the Heat Monster from Doja Click nominated me for Best Radio Show. So I will be there taking that award home. There are no other nominees. So that means that you do win that. It's basically almost a sealed deal. And then I will also be covering press footage on the blue carpet there as well. Dog Pound's rumored to be there. Zosama. A lot of dope people are going to be in the building Saturday night. So I'm going to meet even more people that are going to be yet another connection for Mcyeeeeee that you're not going to have, because I've worked so hard to make it to this point, and now I finally get access to the next level. It's kind of like a upper echelon shift, you know. I'm moving on up like the Jefferson. So that's an exciting. I wear a formal gown, but I actually bought a tuxedo and I rhinestoned it out. So you'll see me there.
Come on, man. She about to pop out saucy as hell. When receiving your flowers in a nomination, man, that's receiving flowers. How did you feel like knowing all your hard work paid off, man, and people is showing you your flowers? Like, how does that feel?
It's a reality check for sure. It almost makes me feel like I need to do more, because it's obvious that this is working and people are seeing it, and I'm being given accolades for it. So it's like it's time to power up, bitch. You know, it's like now it's time to utilize that award for leverage on interviews that are even larger, you know, that I haven't been able to score or land. And you can put that in your bio when you're sending it out for people like want one sheets, or when I ask for price, because I do charge to be on my show. That's a controversial, but and we'll talk about that. But when I do charge people to be on the show, when they do ask for numbers or a resume of sorts, if they don't know who I am, you can put that on your resume, you know, award-winning Best Radio Show, GERD Awards. So it's leverage for sure. And it's heartwarming because it's from the beginning. Ren was in the same studio that you were in with that blood video. He was there in the too. So it's heartwarming to see that people still believe, and imagination fueled all of this, and it will continue to fuel all of this for any creative out there. If you feel like you're too imaginative or you're weird, if you're not weird, you're weird. G-O-E Lino said that on my show recently, or L-O-E Gino. I said that backwards. If you're not weird, weird. So it's like, creatively, just do what you think is right, because that's usually the right thing for you to do.
Come on. So do people ever trip if you tell them like, hey, we charge for the interview? Mm-hmm. Like, do they ever trip?
Yeah, they do. I have a rule, and the rule is, if you ask to be on my show, I'm charging you money. If I ask you, I'm not. You're my guest. So the 30-minute interview, and that's the lowest package. That's the smallest package. It's $225 for 30 minutes, $225. I request a $50 deposit. to hold the studio time, and I provide 3 professional photos from the interview and a flyer and of course promotion. And I think that's a pretty good deal, honestly, because we have a
Yeah.
state-of-the-art studio, all brand new equipment. My DJ is the #1 DJ in the region. You know, Eddie Z DJs for the Kings. He DJs for University of Nevada. He's popping, and I could barely afford him unless he was my brother. So he's in there doing us a solid, and he's also the program director at 360. So everything costs money. So when they do give me a hard time, I'm like, so I'm supposed to take $300 out of my pocket and pay for your promotion for your music, even though I don't know you and I didn't ask you to come. That doesn't make any sense. So,
And your music probably bunk shit ass.
doesn't it? Yep, even if it is. I'll still sit there and be like, okay, you know, like if you're a big, I'm not gonna fucking dog you on air. Like that's just not my style.
Yeah.
I
So
don't.
hold on, wait. So what if a nigga shit Boosie, right?
Mhm.
And he paid you for an interview? What do you be doing?
Say that again. What was the question again? Say that again.
Look, so if a nigga paid you for an interview, you know what I'm saying, and his music was bumped, like how you act? You act regular, or do you over whoop and be like,
people who know me can probably tell, like, you know, like she's not really Mcyeeeeee tonight, you know. So it's like you can kind of tell that it may not necessarily be in my wheelhouse or what I like, or but I'm not gonna dog you because you spent with me, you know, and everybody has their own opinion. So maybe their music is for somebody else that I don't know, you know, could be. I try to keep a positive spin on it. I'm not going to say I'm fake because even though I act like I like it at the time, that's real because at the time I'm really fucking with you. Like I'm really vibing with you. So it's not really fake.
I ain't gonna lie. If it was me, I'll be over whooping on their ass. I'll be having their ass so juiced to where they gonna be like they know I'm fake.
Right. Well, I think some might have an idea, but they don't care because they're on TV and they have cameras all around. We have 9 million lights in there, and I have somebody shooting them, and they're with Mcyeeeeee and they're on my live, so it really doesn't matter. You know, like they still get the experience, and I provide a really dope experience, and my energy is it's unparalleled. So then when they come sit in there with me, they're like, damn, this bitch's energy is crazy. You know, like I'm like the Drew Barrymore, the fire starter shit. I got a lot going on in here and in here. So it's real. Hey.
Come on, man. They tapping in, man. So they say salute to everybody, man. Come on.
That's right.
Being on this internet, it be a lot of weirdos. Like what gave you the power to say I don't even pay attention to trolls or people even speaking negative on me?
Mac Mall. I talked to him because he's kind of like a mentor to me. So I called him up, and I think this was one day when it was just like I was getting railed on that whole situation we had talked about earlier in the podcast. And you know, this is a legendary artist who was best friends with Tupac. Tupac directed his first video. He was in his first video, and he's Mac Dre's like right hand man. So Maul is no slouch, and in my eyes, his words can change things, you know. So he was like, "Who are they?" And I was like, "You have a point. You know, you have a point." He goes, "You don't need to read comments. You're past that. You're the one who sets the trends. You're the one who sets the energy. Don't even acknowledge these people. They don't exist to you. You know, you're still going to go to the History of the Bay concert with me and be on stage and come in the back door and be in the green room and record all the artists. Like, these people have no bearing on what you're doing. And they're probably jealous. So just don't even read comments. And I don't, because it's like, you're not going to stress me out on my own cellular device. I'm not going to do it. So I don't even I don't even look at it anymore. And it's like, if they want to talk, let them talk. I get the most hate on TikTok for some reason. I don't know why. They love to say, they're like, oh, of course you're eating. You know, like they love to say shit like that on my TikTok. And
What
I'm like,
the fuck? For real?
yeah, I'm like, okay, whatever. This is why I don't rock with TikTok like I do Instagram or Facebook, because it's just a lot more weirdos on TikTok. But I'd say people of importance have stepped in and told me many times. I'm overly sensitive. I'm overly cautious. I'm overly conscious. Like or conscious. I have a very, I worry about how other people feel. And I do, like, I don't want anyone to feel bad. I don't want anyone to feel like I'm slighting them. So I have to protect myself from things like that, because it will eat at me and it will cause me to be less successful and less productive. So I don't read them anymore. There's no point.
I ain't gonna lie, like when they kind of motherfucker trolling and doing whatever they doing, like I got a video right where dude say, oh, you shot that video at like late at night or some shit, which I really didn't. It was daylight savings time, so it got dark hella early.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it's like, bruh, for one, I'm like, bruh, it was really about 6 o'clock, bruh, at that time, bruh. It got dark hella fast. Two, you act like you looking for me or something, bruh. I don't even know you, bruh. You some random ass dude with a fake page telling me about what time I done shot a video, bruh. Like,
who cares, right? The fuck?
like at this point, like, man, you know, nigga ain't King Dingling or whatnot, but bruh, I ain't been lasting this long, bruh. Being though, like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga
Right.
stand on business. So to sit there and play like that, like, you know, and a nigga live in an open carry state, so you know, to play like that is just remedial.
Which makes
saying?
that makes you think they must not, either they're not a real person or they're not in touch with reality because of what you're saying. Anyone in their right mind would not do that. So you got to think, like, maybe they're special needs, maybe they can't think all the way right, maybe they're a robot. You got to, like, give them the benefit of the doubt when they do that dumb shit, because who does that anymore, really? Anyway,
It do be some special needs motherfuckers on here. I done came across a few special needs people on here playing and, you know, doing the weirdness. And I just, like, if I flash on them and say some other shit, right, then people gonna say, oh, bro, out of pocket. He on here flashing on somebody handicapped and this and that, etc., instead of just kicking them off the stage or whatever the case may be. Right. So it's like, but to come on somebody's platform and to really play like you just some slow ass dude, like I'm surprised they not playing on this motherfucker right now, because they see we on here really shooting the shit.
Right.
Why would you like interrupt that?
Yeah. I don't know. It's definitely someone who's not aware of situationally what could happen to them. So you got to, like, give them the benefit of the doubt. Like, maybe they're not very bright. Maybe they're very not bright at all. Very not smart. So you kind of have to pity that, you know, like as far as people who are not smart enough to react or act appropriately for their age or scenario or setting. Something's wrong with these motherfuckers. That's what it is. So you kind of got to let it go. And I think in the long run, those end up being some of your most watched hours. You know, like, people watch the most when they are either hating or they're trying to find fault or they're just in awe of what you are creating. You know, they're in awe of what you've created and how you made it so dope, and, like, they can't do that. So it's a lot of jealousy, in my opinion, as well. For those that are in the know and they are aware and they're smart enough to know not to do that, they're just haters. They like that. They like drama. They like confrontation.
Yeah.
They like problems. They have no peace in their life. And from someone who protects her peace at all costs, I'll go 6 blocks around shark infested waters to avoid controversy or problems. That is the most, you can't put money on that. You can't put money on peace. It's so much better than turmoil. Why would you want to choose turmoil, especially when we've grown up in it and we've seen so many people gone from it that we love, or lost people. Like, as as growing up in this shit, you have changed
Yeah.
your outlooks on a lot of things. You were young.
Like what made you not be like, I'm not gonna steer the narrative, I'm not gonna start the mess, I'm not gonna be messy? Like, what made you keep it all the way 1K?
Integrity. I never want anyone to come back and say that's how I got my fame, or that's how I became who I became, was off of hype or narratives. Or it's like, I have the power to do that. I hate lists. I've said that a million times, and I hate when platforms make lists. But somebody the other day was like, you have the power to make your own list. And I said, you're right, I do, but I feel like lists are very demeaning to people, because to someone out there, someone who's not on that list is just as important as someone who is. So there's really not a validity to those lists. They just, it's a popularity contest on a lot of platforms, and I feel like that's not fair, because if you're not tapped in with those places that make those lists, you're never going to make the list. But then again, someone else said, "Why do you want to be on their list?" They said that doesn't matter. They're not you. They're not. They don't have integrity like you do. Your list would be, you have integrity in your list. But guess what? I would never make a list because I have integrity. I would never want to make anyone feel bad about what they're doing or discourage art in any form, even if it's not good. It's their way of expressing themselves. Let them live.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I couldn't damn, where my leather at? I couldn't do it because
Tuned in too. DJ Eddie Z's tuned in, because that's 360 radio right there.
come on, man. Shed Alive. I just spam this motherfucker on Facebook, and I just spam this motherfucker on people's Instagram. So it should be some people coming in for surely.
I
We
interrupted.
here with Mcyeeeeee, man.
Yeah.
Come on, come on, no, go ahead.
No, I interrupted you. You were talking about because I was talking about lists, and then you were going to talk about that, and I interrupted you. So I was talking about how.
No, hey, look, when we be on here, man, shooting it, man, they tuned in, man. They know what's going on, man. Because I know I be on certain people platforms, and the vibe don't be there, it's a bunk setting. It's like, bro, I don't even want to talk to this nigga, bro. This nigga ain't even asking legitimate, real questions. Like, bro, saying stupid shit.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I can't talk to people that can't converse. Now, you got some people that, bro, they think because we from the street, vocabulary extensive, brother.
Absolutely.
We can converse with the best of them. We can converse with the best, especially doing real music. Like, music ain't just ABC shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just ABC shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
and
I think a lot of people feel comfortable on my platform because I know a lot of their lyrics, and I can rap this with them. Like, I'm a fan. I'm true and true from day one, and everyone who knows me knows that. So, and we try to make it fun. Like, we have we play the music loud, so you can kind of get into it. And we do reels. We make reels while we're in there for Instagram. So we get fun. I actually recently have been having caterers come in and feed the guests, like on air, and making it into more of a big deal, because it is a big deal. So let's take it there. Like, let's make it a variety show. Let's make it the next big thing. So it's constant elevation, constant change, and the ability. I got this from my parents and from God, but I have an ability to meet people wherever they're at, no matter who they are. My energy can just kind of meet you where you are and make you feel comfortable. It's just the way I am. So I think that I'm a very intuitive person. I'm a Pisces. I'm a big fish. So I can read the room. Excellent skill on that. And some people can't. And that is a big I feel like that's a big advantage for me being in the industry that I'm in with music is I can read the room. If it's tense, I'm going to know and I'm going to try to adjust that, you know? So, and I'm not pressing people. If they're talking about things that they want to talk about, they're comfortable, they're happy. If I'm interrupting with these fucking questions that they don't want to talk about, it's off, it's gone. The energy's gone. So you got to roll with it. You got to read the room.
Come on, man. We got 222 people in this motherfucker now. Y'all hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We got Mcyeeeeee with 7 motherfucking E's. Hello. Yeah. Tapping in with us, man. Let's have a little fun right now. Lil Kim or Foxy Brown?
Foxy.
I say that too. Lil Kim get on my nerve with all that.
Yeah.
Shit is irritating.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I just think Foxy was the bigger gangster in my opinion, like she just was. Whole New Movement, the beginning. I'm reading this. The end is always the best part of the movie. Absolutely. You're right about that.
Come on, man. Like, I know, come on, man. They tap it in, man. It's 346 in the building. Hello, hit the like button. Come on, man. Stop playing. Tupac or Biggie?
Pac. No question.
You gonna I ain't gonna lie, like the reason why I would say Pac is because Biggie was lying. Like, we grew up in the separate in the one room shack. No, you did. No, you didn't.
Right.
Christmas missed us.
Right.
No, it didn't.
Well, you have to take into advantage or two here. My ex-husband is from Jamaica, Queens. He is prodigy of Mobb Deep's cousin. So I was definitely dipped in that butter for several years, and I got to learn a lot about East Coast music. But guess what? I'm still a fan of West Coast music over East Coast music. It doesn't matter, and I think that had a lot to do with why we did not work, because I am so very West Coast, and it's like, can we hear some Yuck Mouth? Because we've been listening to fucking Shook Ones for 6 days, you know, like I want to hear some West Coast music. And that's kind of how my personality was born. My DJ persona was born, was that divorce, because it was like, I love you. I still love Dude. I still love Prodigy, rest in peace. But it just wasn't my, it wasn't my thing. It was West Coast all the way for me.
Come on, man. Come on, man. There's 500 people in the chat.
Not like I listened to other music, because I did. I was literally related, non-blood related to some of those guys for a while.
Come on. Mobb Deep or let's make this good. Let's do Mobb Deep and Jadakiss in there. Who you got?
Mobb Deep.
Mobb Deep.
Mm-hmm. I think Prodigy and Havoc. I think their music just translated better for me. Jada is a goat. Is a goat. Like Jada, that doesn't take anything away from him. I just prefer the sound.
No, we having fun. We having fun.
Just a preferable sound for me. He was more, Mobb Deep was more mob. It was like an East Coast version of mob music, you know, to me.
Like, man, if y'all tripping off that, bro, y'all can get the fuck on, bro. Like, for real, because that's just weird that y'all will be tripping. Man, she was supposed to say the locks.
Yeah.
She was supposed to say the locks. Why she say Mobb Deep? Because she said Mobb Deep, motherfucker. You can say what you want in the chat. Say what you want in the chat down there, and we good. All that other shit, man, why she ain't say, nigga, what you say, nigga? Say what you say in the chat, nigga. You see, like my Brooklyn nigga down there, he say the locks. That's how he feel. We talking about how Mcyeeeeee feel. Mcyeeeeee, nigga, she said, nigga, you feel me. Boy, hey, I'm telling you, they get on here with the weirdness, man. Shout out to my nigga Stash for keeping the 100.
I know. And shout out to my ex. Shout out to General from Queens. He used to run with Supreme Griff, the whole crew. So I was definitely tied in. Big L, I was tied in. I'm old. I'm almost 50. So like that was the earlier part in my life that I did, and I did get to learn a lot about that music. So it was super interesting. But I have way more success discussing what I actually was raised on and know. Like I might as well have a bachelor's degree in West Coast music. Somebody should make that up and give it to me because I have it for sure.
We got Yolanda Harris. They say Mobb Deep. You know what I'm saying? They pick Mobb Deep as well. Brother from New York. That my brother say, man, they legendary. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. They legendary. Can't forget those guys. You know what I'm saying? They legendary. But hey, Pac went at their ass though.
Oh yeah, I remember
Pac went
that.
at their ass though.
Oh yeah, I remember that. And that was real to these people that I knew in New York. That was real as fuck. Like that shit was real. And even though they were a continent apart, it was still a real feud. It was a real thing.
This is my issue on that, right? How was it a East Coast and West Coast war? Wasn't nobody over there traveling to New York to do nothing to nobody. Wasn't no New York niggas traveling over here to do nothing to nobody.
And because that wasn't the thing back then. You could barely afford plane tickets back in the old days. So it wasn't a real war. Maybe that was all staged for music, honestly. Maybe that was a publicity stunt. Who knows? We weren't there. But that's back in the old days, like when music was just getting started. And I want to make sure people too, I'll ask you a question. Here's a good one for you. Trying to think. Eazy-E or Dr. Dre? I mean, Dre isn't really a rapper, so maybe Eazy-E and Snoop.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I pick Dre because Dre made beats and he can rap.
He can,
Eazy-E just rap.
Yeah, I had a thing for Easy. I don't know what it was. I was infatuated with that whole clique, So I watched that whole story and
I don't care what y'all saying though. That nigga let Suge Punky. Fuck what y'all talking about. That's how I feel. He let that man Punky. Fuck you, how the fuck he just snatched Dre from you. Nigga, he just snatched. Nigga, he making money off you.
You remember that beef though? There were so many songs back and forth, and the one I remember the one real motherfucking G's, like that shit right there was a attack. Easy was wicked. Wicked.
That nigga said, walking that, talking that, spitting that hoes. Fuck this, I'm hitting them both. Got one ride dick, one licking my toes. What the fuck? Bro, this the nigga who made the beat?
Yeah. These
niggas and all these hoes, some money here gonna fuck.
Yeah.
What? I'm gonna pick Dr. Dre every time.
Man, and his albums were classic. Chronic, like I still have that I still have the physical CD of that in my car. I don't have a CD player, but I still have it.
Come on, man. Let's take it back to the females. Nani Blanco or you already know who I'm about to say.
I do.
You already know who I'm about to say.
I do. I do. Yeah, I do.
Come on.
Honestly,
no, and we're speaking lyrics, nothing else. Lyrics.
Nani all the way.
Nani Blanco, huh?
Mm-hmm. I actually interviewed her.
Come
Super
on.
and she can spit. Like, she's got some real lyrics behind her, powerful too. And I feel like she's just a beast with that. I love Stunna's persona, and I love her. I just love how she's so fluky with it, and the swag she exudes. Like, that's a lot of fucking power right there. But
Come
I
on.
do love Nani for
Come
sure.
on. Let's bring it back down to our region. Kiwi the Beast or D Barbie.
Man, that's tough. But I
Oh,
have to go with Kiwi all the way.
mm,
I love
that's
D.
a
I've interviewed both. I've sat down with both these ladies several times. I
hard.
feel like D Barbie's just getting into her own too. Like, she's finally getting the recognition that she deserves. She's been spitting for years, but I
Come
hit her
on.
up. We did an interview for the Baddies, Real West Coast Baddies. She came in with
I
them.
just watched this shit. Y'all tap in, download the Knicks Network, man. It's the best $6 you ever had. You know what I'm saying?
If you want to see behind the scenes, I interviewed every season of those girls. Every time they would come to my show first before the season taped, and they would be on Mcyeeeeee. So check that out.
Did you do they had a show they just filmed in Sac called What It Duo.
I saw that. I did not get them in. We're supposed to. I've been talking to Promise about getting the duo in, but no, we did not record. I did not, and I didn't get the. Ooh, that's a good question in the comments too. I didn't get the men in. She had a male show on too recently as well. But this comment was E40 or Spice One.
Oh,
It's a very good comparison. Who do you think?
mm,
I want to hear your.
I ain't gonna lie. Out of E40 and Spice One, bruh, I'm gonna have to go with 40, bruh.
Well,
I'm gonna have all the reason why I'm gonna say 40 is because not because he got more hits. It's because of the style of flow, and a nigga can understand that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? On my mama. But
I
Spice
think he
One,
was I think he was comparing two fast rappers because Spice be spitting fast too. So Spice, I would go with 40 as well. And I've been listening to 40 since, like, In a Major Way and Federal and the early days, the Click.
come
And
on.
he's my bucket list interview. Actually, I've been trying to interview him for 10 years. I'm still trying. I've interviewed his whole family. Not interviewing him. I mean, everyone but him.
Damn. Messi
Everyone.
Marv or Too Short?
How the fuck do you answer that? Marv.
I was just about to see you took the words out my mouth before I could even say it.
I mean, that's hard though. They're both fucking.
Look, it's not about the hits. Lyrically, I think Messi was more in pocket lyrically. So going crazy. But
Right.
I felt it was more on an ABC note. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just felt it was more like hella easy to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, Messi shit was easy to say too, but it seemed like it was just more lyrical.
Oh yeah.
Show had the party shit, you know what I'm saying, the P shit, etc. But Messi did too. He had P shit, party shit, get high shit, whatever.
I'm
And
looking for. I have one of. I actually paid for his last photo shoot, Messi, before he left Missouri last year, and I have
yeah,
all the photos. So I'm about to show y'all an exclusive because I can't find him to get him the photos. So
come
I
on.
have, and I'm guarding them closely, but they're pretty dope. Right here. Here we go. So this is like his picture when he was. This is right before he started funking with Diggs, like right before. I had him do a video shoot because I was gonna try to help manage him and get him on a tour out here, but then he started going against my Thiz brothers, and I just can't. As much as I love him.
Best thing that ever happened to you, nigga.
He said, well, how'd I know the first thing you were gonna do today was get on the internet and talk about me? Mama, that man again. Yeah, the monkey man here. He was just walking.
That nigga had that motherfucking monkey trying to wipe the snot off his nose. To my nigga, I'm the best thing ever happened to you, nigga. Yeah, nigga, you wanna wake up, nigga, talking about me, nigga. Yeah, nigga. I'm like, boy, that nigga messy. I don't want, boy.
He literally used to call me Kitty. He didn't know my real name. He called me Kitty. My name's Katie. He said everybody knows that. But he called me Kitty, and he wanted me to A&R the draped up and shipped out the new volume of it. And I was so juiced to do that. You know, like I was so ready to get everyone that was deserving on that album because that was my favorite series of all time, draped up and shipped out. But shit didn't go that way. So, you know, maybe another time, but it's definitely, I mean, that's what people don't understand. The Mozzie connection, the Chow Time album, I connected that. And I put up a picture the other day that proves it because people don't believe you, you know, of course. You have to have proof nowadays. So it took me a few days, but I got Mess to listen to the interview with Mozzie on KMEL when he was giving him his props. You know, he's like, everybody used to listen to the Disobeyish, the turf politics. You know, we grew up on it. The politics be the politics. And so I sent him that clip. I sent Mess that clip to his phone. And I was like, did you watch it? Did you watch it yet? Did you watch it? Did you watch it yet? Because he was needing that in his life. Like he needed that motivation for people like Mozzie to say, you inspired me, you know? And finally, one day he listened and he put it up on Instagram and my tag is in the right corner. And he said, we're going to get it right. We're going to get it right. And then the next day he was flying to Vegas to do the Chow Time album. So just goes to show you, you never know who's who and who's pulling what strings in the background. Like you never know. You just never know.
Nigga, auntie them outside, my nigga yelling bass rock.
Yeah.
What, nigga? Still boom, bass rock.
And that's probably like lightweight sketch on Mess's part because some of his verses were like kind of like you know, like but at the same time I also bought a verse off him during that time frame and sold it to somebody and they did not like it, which I understood it, so I had him redo it. And I actually paid dude his money back until I got the corrected verse, and now dude only paid me half of my money back, and now we're no longer friends. That was 7 years ago. So
we nigga, we take shit.
Yep. What we pissing? That was my shit for real.
Come on, man. Hey, tell the people where they can find you. I don't want to keep you too long, man. We having fun on this motherfucker.
That's why you need to get your ass up into 360. I'm on every Monday night in Sacramento, California. We broadcast live from the 360 radio. That's the YouTube channel. It's THE 360 radio. So I'm on every Monday night. I have thousands of interviews back cataloged that you can go watch. And I also have a live show the 30th of November here in Sacramento. It's a free event. It's at Burger Junction for Young for Life. Live art will be in the building. We'll be doing a lot of stuff for the kids. I'm collecting Thanksgiving donations to feed 10 families for the holiday. So please get at me if you want to donate and you're in the Sacramento area. I am at the Young Junior show this Friday night in North Highlands, California. D-Shot and D-Lo will be in attendance as well. I believe D-Lo's coming. I'm not sure, but I know Junior and D-Shot are. So I'll be there Friday night. And then Saturday night, I'm going to be at the GERD Awards. So I will be accepting my awards show. On Instagram, it will be Mcyeeeeee _Major Key with 2 Y's. And that's how you find me. but I'm everywhere. Just Google the hashtag the Yee area and you'll find me. I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere. And I thank you for your time, Ronald. And we're gonna definitely need to get together and talk, like have lunch and bring you in and do like maybe you could come co-host with me like quarterly or something, you know, come have fun.
Come on, you already know what it is, man. We gonna function for surely. Man, I appreciate you for fucking with me, man. You already know, man. It's a blessing to have you on here. We gonna get out of here, man. Love you like a motherfucker.
Absolutely mutual.
Come on, man. Hey,
my team for doing much love to my team. I couldn't do it without y'all. So thank you. And thank you for the watchers, tuners, inners, all you guys.
Come on, man. Hey, this off my new album with my nigga Mud Dollars, my nigga Hell Gang Hit It. Yeah, man, it's called No Meals Miss. This one of the singles on here, man. Y'all tap in with me, man. I appreciate y'all. It's Gangland.
How to find me. Yeah.
Niggas know me, been off the points is like back when. Gang in the field, bitch, we be something like the Pac-10.
Gangland, we around this motherfucker, man.
Oh, man, bitch, stand on that. To the head, I'll show a nigga's feelings. My ninth and wood nigga, up the street from the village.
We ain't in it, you niggas don't talk no guns, we ain't in it.
Make sure you put him down, never leave a witness. No love for the suckers, never on forgiveness. Stomp down on these niggas, cause niggas is big. Ooh, about to blow something. Man got the stick, about to hoe something. Ooh.
Y'all know what it is. It's Gangland TV. Sit there and live. Hit the like button. Don't be boosty. And subscribe to the channel. And hit the notification bell, man. That shit easy, man. You know what I'm saying? Easy. Subscribing. That's free as fuck. Hit the notification bell. That's free as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. That shit's free.
Gang in the field, bitch, we be something like the Pac-10.